I know you are currently not ready for what we are about to see. And I can tell you that because I have not yet seen my subscribers hit 2,500 yet. And I can tell you right now that with views that are coming in like this, and I appreciate you because you are the one that are watching my videos, my content, I do appreciate you. So let's not waste any more time. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Spotlight tonight. Live show every single Monday right here on the channel, right here just for you, my beautiful Cryptopian. Let's delve right into the next. So first of all, I said here, massive opportunity. And then I said exit. Then I said heaven. Then I said Bitcoin millionaire. Which one do you actually think it is? Let me know down in the comments. Which one? Do you think people are exiting and Bitcoin's going to be bought up at a lower price? Or do you think we're about to see a God candle right through the clouds of heaven and straight into the next galactic universe? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would love to know. So let's delve right into today's content. So, of course, I am here sharing as much as I possibly can with you all the time. I've been sharing some cool things with you. And I hope that you are subscribed to my Twitter page because I am pounding lots of information, even if it's just information that I'm sharing. I don't have time to share as much of my own information as I'd like to. So that's why I share other people's information. And plus it spreads the love of crypto and the community of crypto. And that's exactly what it is. So come and join me. Come and join my beautiful community and let's delve right in. So according to the Scalping Pro, Bitcoin will continue higher. If you've been paying attention to USDT dominance, you're likely aware of the inverse correlation. So USDT dominance is busy hitting its bearish retest. I have been showing you this for some time now. And if you have been subscribed to my channel, you would be seeing that I'm putting these things out in my videos. And the only way you're going to know that is if you go and check them out, because I will leave them up in the cards for you, pinned in the cards for you. Right now, we're seeing a bearish divergence on BTC USDT dominance, okay? Which means that actually we're getting a bullish retest happening on Bitcoin right now. And consequently, that is going to give us the next pump up. Double top there, not a double top right now. We are not at the double top position. So, double bottom, double top, pump, drop, accumulation, distribution. It's so amazing how inversely correlated Bitcoin is to the USDT dominance. Let's move on from that beautiful chart. Shout out to you, Scalping Pro. Really appreciate you. Now, the Titan of crypto reckons that Bitcoin consolidation before resuming its run. Majority is already losing it while BTC is just consolidating at this key level. Like each and every time, it will get caught off guard while arguing how much price could go lower. Price ain't gonna go lower. If you think price is gonna go lower, well then you don't know Bitcoin and you don't know crypto and you have not yet seen what has currently happened in this cycle and why I personally believe that we are going to see some of the most exponential Bitcoin prices that we could possibly imagine this cycle. Go check that video out. I'll leave it pinned in the card above for you. Now, with that being said, you can see here, breakthrough, retest, cup pattern, somewhat a handle. Cup pattern, not really a handle. Cup pattern, handle, somewhat happening, and then a breakout ready to reconvene to the new all-time highs. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I've been showing you on my charts for a long time that we have been developing a very beautiful cup and handle, and I'll show you that. So make sure to stay tuned right throughout this live session because there's a lot more to share with you. So shout out to Vivek. I've been making a lot more videos with Vivek's content as well. Bitcoin is growing faster than the internet. Here is since Bitcoin's inception, and Bitcoin adoption are the darker blocks and the internet adoption are the gray blocks. Look at what is busy happening right now. 23. I wonder what 24 actually looks like here. We probably have a ton more than that. We haven't even got to... Sorry, guys. Oh, I need oxygen. We haven't even got to 1 billion users in Bitcoin just yet. We're not even close. And Bitcoin is currently sitting at a $1.4 trillion market cap as we speak today. My word, I don't even know what you're in for. I don't even think you know what you're in for. Stock to flow daily is the gray and the daily US dollar. Okay. So the US dollar continues to be printed and the stock to flow continues to move up. I love this part of the bull market, and I love what Plan B says here, where some people become impatient and others even think the bull market is over. 2020 vibes. 2020 vibes is around here. We're literally around here. Before we make this crazy push to the upside, we have not even got anywhere near where we need to be. And according to the stock to flow model, the Bitcoin price could probably end up being plus minus around $500,000, $600,000 this cycle. What do you think is the price target that we will hit and by when in this cycle? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, please. I would absolutely love to see what you think down below. Now, obviously, we've seen blood on the markets over the last few days, but that's irrelevant. We've seen bloodshed of 25, 35, 45% in altcoins. It is not altcoin season yet, but yet I have something to show you that will be the catalyst to release the horses in altcoin season. So make sure to stay tuned. There's a few more things to go through. This is the accumulation. Altcoins in 2016. Boom. Altcoins in 2020. Boom. Altcoins in 2024. Boom. Accumulation. Breakout. Retest. Pump. Accumulation. Breakout. Retest. Pump. Accumulation. Breakout. Retest. What on earth do you think is about to unfold? Now, I just want to point something out here. Look at the candles that unfold. Look at the candles that unfold. It is slow buying. There's our back test. These two little dojis right there are the signals for us that we are going to start turning up. I don't know about you, but this is going to start to make its way up into the trillions of market cap. So this is the total market cap excluding BTC. It is including Ethereum. So it's the total 2 market cap right here. Higher and higher cycles, especially if you consider that we have Trump and many other players. And this is a very political, Bitcoin, crypto political election year ahead of us in the next couple months. Repost if you think the US government should adopt the Bitcoin standard. Ha! I love this. You can see it's a cutout, and here's the Bitcoin standard. Shout out down below if you think that the US government and the global government should adopt the Bitcoin standard. Let me know what you think down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Now, I have shown you this video before. This is a NVIDIA versus Bitcoin versus gold chart. I'd love to show you this video once again, and I'm going to show you for a very, very good, strong reason. Let's watch. Bitcoin after the depths of the end of the bull cycle. Then NVIDIA started to pump up. See it coming. Like a flash in the sky. It's currently still outperforming gold. So what this video is actually saying is that NVIDIA is a better investment than gold right now. So I don't know about what you say. Out there that gold is the best asset, but it isn't, unfortunately. And you see here, like this, then we start to see NVIDIA and Bitcoin start to go ballistic. We have OpenAI ChatGPT that releases all the chips into the economy. NVIDIA chips, microcomputers, NVIDIA chip guys, NVIDIA GeForce GTX. Alright, so look at how NVIDIA now starts to be stable here. Bitcoin does follow NVIDIA by like a million miles. You can see here, but it actually outperforms Bitcoin, okay, but I mean, Bitcoin almost outperforms Bitcoin by 2x actually, which is an insane move considering what Bitcoin is currently. So NVIDIA has been very, very powerful, but it's very likely that once we see the bull market start to happen in Bitcoin, that we are going to see this start to punch through. So that still gives Bitcoin a 2x to meet NVIDIA's market cap at this point over here, which, might I say, if I go back and I start to look at what that actually looked like, okay, they're right at this peak point here, okay, Bitcoin ended up being 4x the value of NVIDIA at the peak of Bitcoin cycle. Now, why is that so significant? Well, if this is going to still continue to go up, NVIDIA, and we have now reached a 1,000, call it a 1,400%, and Bitcoin is 882%, okay, we could perhaps see Bitcoin do another 4 or 5x from here above NVIDIA, okay? So that could possibly take Bitcoin to a between, call it a 7 to 8, maybe $10 trillion market cap by the time it potentially finishes the cycle. Now, why is that so scary? Well, first of all, because if you don't own 0.1 Bitcoin, and if you did not come and watch my video here, you need to watch it, because just by having 0.01 Bitcoin, you can become a Bitcoin millionaire by 2027. And that is the prediction. If you go and watch the video there, you'll see what that prediction is all about. Do not miss out on this massive and beautiful opportunity right then and there, right now. Coming one moment. My sugar love, I'm on my live. Hello, my buffs. No, love, I don't. It should be there by the washing pile. Love you, bye. So, with that being said, you can see here that that is my firm belief that we will outpace Bitcoin. I mean, we will outpace NVIDIA and all other assets in the space, inclusive of gold. So, if you are enjoying this so far, I hope you can give the video some algorithm love, and let's move on from there. Because right now, you can see that according to Mr. Michael Saylor, Bitcoin is of national interest, is in the national interest. Let's listen to what Mr. Trump has to say here.
We will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in America. We're going to keep it right here, and a lot of it's going to be done right here in Florida, right? We will ensure.
I don't know about you, but Mr. Trump is very serious. Even though he's flipped bullish on Bitcoin, he is very bullish on crypto, and he is going to make crypto the best thing since anything on this earth. Okay, so if you need to keep a close eye out on what Mr. Trump is doing, then follow suit, because I'm pretty confident that with a 55% voting ratio at the moment in comparison to Biden's 28%, he's miles ahead of Biden at this point. But there's still some time to go before the elections happen. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. However, I do want to say to you that we are only 4% past the Bitcoin halving progress right now. Hi, girls. I'm on my live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. Have you not found the cup? Yeah, every Monday at 7 o'clock. It's okay. You made a smoothie yesterday. Was it? You didn't have that in my car though. You finished it before we left. You did. Is it not in the fridge, my love? Is there? Okay, but you can use the big cup as well, hey? It just leaks a bit. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. I love you. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. It just leaks a bit. Okay. 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 Love you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. My partner had to phone me for an emergency there. I really apologize. So anyways, 4% halving progress, 4% here for Bitcoin. So we have, this is the 4%. All of these vertical lines here are the 4% level. Now, sorry, the 4% progress after the halving. We are literally only 4% after the halving. What happens after 4%? You start to pump. What happens after 4%? You start to pump. What happens after 4%? You start to pump. What is going to happen after 4%? We're very likely going to pump. Hard. Probably as high up to the $1 million level as possible. But my personal target, as we know, is 300K. Let me know your target down below. Now, Watcher Guru says that Australia's largest stock exchanges have approved Bitcoin's first spot ETF. Okay, which is absolutely phenomenal. And here's a little bit of sad news in some way or another, but the SEC's head of crypto assets enforcement division steps down. Sorry, that's not a positive thing. That's a very positive thing, okay, rereading that, because I had to prepare for the video here for you a little bit earlier on. Now, even more powerful is that just in Tether, the world's largest stablecoin launches new synthetic dollar-backed gold. Let's go and see this video very quickly.
Introducing Alloy by Tether.
This is called Alloy by
the first
Tether.
Tethered
so
asset.
Alloy is going to be Tether's
But what
first
is a
asset
tethered
that
asset?
is backed by gold.
It's a new type
and
of digital
it's the
asset that
same
aims to follow a
principle
price of another
backing Tether
asset
by
closely
Bitcoin,
using different
okay?
strategies,
It's being backed by
including
gold, it's being backed by
over-collateralization
Bitcoin,
and secondary
and
market
now
liquidity
we're
pools.
starting to see that this is really looking very good for the crypto space,
is the
isn't
first
it?
Alloy by
It's
Tether
another way
product
to get
that aims to
a
track
hedge
the value of the US dollar using Tether gold as
because that's all
collateral.
we're after is a hedge
Let's
against the dollar.
redefine the concept
So
of stability together.
that's all I can say to you, is that you need to know all the time that this is the best opportunity that you
Introducing
can
Alloy
have
by
in
Tether.
this wonderful lifetime.
The
So
first
make sure to stay tuned. But for now, you can see that right now on the Bitcoin chart, we are busy bouncing off of my support level here. We did not break that low. I don't think we are going to. I could say anything, but as we can see here, this support level is a support there, it's a support there, and it's a support there, and it's a support here. So it's got multiple support levels. So right now, I think that we're actually in a very good, strong, healthy position in Bitcoin. I'm going to delete this for you because right now that isn't valid at this point, because we would have been stopped out of that trade already. So we are knocking on this door. Once we break up out of here, we backtest this level, make a new higher low and a new higher high, and then we continue to push up. Let's go and have a look at a few of the Bitcoin things now. So unfortunately, we have received a sell signal on the 3-day time frame on the UT bots. Now, usually it does signal that there is sell pressure to come, but I want to give you the most significant and accurate level that I could possibly give you right now and tell you exactly the level that Bitcoin could be coming to right now. So let's have a very close squiz. Isn't this ironic that right here, just around the bottom of the EMA ribbon and the horizontal green box, would find support at this level here, creating a new higher low, okay? And that would bring us to this estimated level of about $60,000 if we were to see a fall on the price of Bitcoin, okay? I don't know if it's going to go down. That's a really tough thing to say right now, but it's looking like it could, okay? Even though we do have a little bit of can't really give you this pattern here right now because it's not quite as accurate as I'd like it to be. But once again, it's another kind of descending pattern, which gives us opportunity to find support at this region and pull up and break up, invalidate the sell signal from the UT bots, and push us back up to this resistance box up here at the all-time high. So I don't know if that's what it's going to do, but that just seems as though that could be essentially what's happening. Now, obviously, with a bit of rejection and a bit of sell pressure coming in here, this is what it is that we're seeing happen at the moment. I did say to you that we could fall back down to this level and then pump off of that level over there and bounce right through, because that's maybe what we needed to do. Not only that, we are 4%. This is 4% after halving day to what we expect to be the next cycle's all-time high, which is plus minus estimated around the end of August to the end of October 2025. I don't know what you think, but still my targets continue to look absolutely ballistic right now. And even if we had to fall down to the ribbon here at 60,000, that is a beautifully perfect buying opportunity right now. Even though right now you can see that the PMO, the MACD on the 3-day and the RSI are all looking to possibly reset. So maybe there's a bit of down sell pressure, and maybe we find a bit of support somewhere along the 62 to 65K level, and then we continue to move up. I want to show you a few articles though in a few moments that I have solid proof that we are about to see the catalyst. Now, bearing in mind that I did share with you this wonderful trading zone that we're actually just sitting in right now. Like, there's nothing more to it. Even if we bounce here, bounce there, bounce there, these are buying opportunities. That's all you need to know, that when the market falls, that you're buying. Ethereum too has also received a sell signal. However, it too is making higher lows, retesting the ribbon, giving a good strong support. If Ethereum had to break down, 3,155 would be my target. I would not assume that this would go any lower, but if it did do that, we are creating a lower high and capitulating and possibly creating a higher low as well. Now, with regards to the Bitcoin dominance, the Bitcoin dominance is continuing to go up. Like I said to you, my target for Bitcoin dominance is still up here somewhere within the 60 to 62% region. That still gives us quite a way to go from where we're currently at about the 55.5 region, meaning that we probably are about to experience the second batch of inflow capital coming into the Bitcoin spot ETFs. And with all the news with Japan, China, Australia, everyone is launching Bitcoin ETFs right now. We should see some massive liquidity come into Bitcoin, which should essentially then lead the altcoins, the Ethereum and altcoin market cap to a much better signal to pump to the upside. I'd like to move this a little bit to the side here, considering that I have said to you that it still looks like we are building the shoulder, head, and shoulder pattern right here, with the RSI, the MACD, and the PMO kind of getting to a bottoming out phase at this point. We are looking like we want to start to break up, retest, and continue the pattern up. Ethereum will lead that show for the altcoins and the crypto market cap. And hence currently why you are busy seeing altcoins bleed to death right now, because we have hit a solid bottom on the stochastic, the MACD, the PMO, the EMA ribbon, a horizontal support level, and so much more on this triangle pattern right here. We are going to experience some of the craziest. Like I said to you, even here, I said to you, we would pull back down to this level to find that support. Maybe that is still possible. I am not sure, but I drew these arrows a very long time ago, and this is what I predicted could essentially happen in the space because of a bit of many years of trading experience here. So break up to the side, capitulate or accumulate once again, and then we have the massive rally of altcoins, and I think we could possibly end up looking at like a few $1 trillion, anything between $4 to $8 trillion in the altcoin 3 total market cap this cycle. So I know some of you love Happy, so I'm just going to give you a brief on Happy. The ribbon has crossed. That is very bearish right now. This is the 3-day time frame. However, the MACD is oversold, the PMO is oversold, the RSI is oversold. We're on a horizontal support level that we found here. We broke out of this level and we actually went straight through to the next level And that's why I believe we haven't retested this blue horizontal level. So for me, this is a phenomenal point to accumulate more happy coins and essentially look at getting the next potential move up, which would probably take us up to at least that level, if not kind of up there. So 180 to 200% target for happy, as I would say. Now, say I got blasted out of my say trade. This thing has just completely obliterated. It has completely moved down here. But I do want to say to you right now that I'm not really concerned about say. I bought lots of spots on say, and I actually bought even more spots on say, because right now we're on the 618 level for say. We're currently pulling back. There's a downward sloping resistance support level, okay? And I think we should get the rebound off of this level. So if you want to buy say with the stochastic, the MACD, and all of these indicators on the 3-day time frame are all currently at the bottom. This is probably your last opportunity, the last bottoming out that we are about to see in the space. And I'm going to show you a few articles as to why. So why have we been seeing a bit of a dip recently? Well, the crypto whales have unloaded about $3.3 billion in Bitcoin. That's small comparison to the entire Bitcoin market cap. Okay, this is with a course of over 10 days. So yes, we've seen a little bit of a sale pressure in Bitcoin. Oh, that's okay. We've also seen the miners sell a little bit because they have to readjust for their ASIC machines. If you weren't watching these videos, you don't know that. Go check those videos out. This is why I do videos for you, my special community member, because this is where you get your alpha from in the crypto space. Now, here is the most exciting part of this entire video, and I hope you can show some love for the channel by hitting that notification bell so that you know when I do crazy awesome videos like this for you. I've got a few more videos coming out, so hopefully you enjoy. Bloomberg expert forecasts that the launch of the Ethereum ETF in the US is now officially for the 2nd of July. So the SEC responded to the S1 filings by several marquee financial firms. Now, bearing in mind that the 2nd of July is less than, what is that, 3 days? That's 3 plus 12. That's 15 days away. That's 2 weeks away. So according to Balchunas, the regulatory agency sending back the forms for modifications implies that approval is right around the corner. We are moving up our over-under date for the launch of the spot ETF to July 2nd. Hearing the staff sent issuers comments on S1 on Friday, and they're pretty light, nothing major, asking for them back in a week. Our previous over-under was July 4th, so this is a major shift. But one, we started to feel like it would take longer, so this is kind of good news. Two, we basically decide the over-under on where are most torn, 50-50 on where to bet. 2nd of July is the date right now. In May, former SEC Jay Clayton said that the regulatory body approval for the firm's 19B4 filings means that the approval of ETFs is absolutely inevitable. Now, if we have a Bitcoin ETF, okay, and the Bitcoin ETF is about to get its next stage of inflows, and we have the Ethereum ETF launch coming at approximately the same or similar kind of time frame, you could only imagine how much trillions are about to come into the cryptocurrency market cap. Wow, wow, wow. You need to watch this video and this video immediately, because those videos show us how trillions of dollars will flow into the crypto market cap. Now, not only that, but 100 of the large non-exchange Ethereum whales now hold an all-time high of $241.635 billion in Ethereum. That is literally 50% of the entire Ethereum market cap, just by the way, okay? So the top 100 Ethereum wallets on exchanges recently fell below its May 2018 all-time low, now at 8.411 million total ETH. This is a sign of increasing distribution over time. Meanwhile, the top 100 non-exchange wallets tell the opposite story and holding an all-time high of 68.39 million ETH. That is mad. Wow. Okay. It is what it is. And Ethereum is being taken off of exchanges also. Ethereum is about to pop, pop, and pop. Okay. I cannot describe it more to you. Don't expect alt season until this happens, according to crypto analyst Benjamin. Now, bearing in mind that Benjamin Cowan is a very consistent bear in the market, okay, I just need to say that to you. There's a lot of altcoins that are actually going down. There's more going down than going up, and that's why the advanced or decline index is dropping off again. And it also dropped off right over here in 2019 before the Fed cut. It dropped off very, very quickly. Then, of course, the Fed started to cut in July. So I would keep an eye out on that, because a lot of people, they keep calling for altcoin season and whatnot, and for altcoins to durably outperform Bitcoin. But last cycle, we didn't reach that phase until after the Fed cut rates. So the Fed initiates, it will cut rates, but not until 2020. So there you go. And then the market crashed. And then we had a Fed cut in July and the market crashed. Then we had a stabilization and then a further capitulation down. Then we had a major pump up in the altcoins, okay, in 2021. And right now the Fed holds rates steady, indicates only one cut coming in the year. Could we potentially fall down to this level down here on the total 3 USDT BTC chart that Benjamin Cowan is showing? It is a possibility, but it's not always, it's not always the way in the journey. Because according to Billionaire Chamath Palihapitiya, says that the Fed is now officially under pressure to aggressively cut rates, and here is exactly why. So if I had to simplify the United States economy, GDP is 70% spending by individual people, and people can spend two things: savings that they have or credit that they have. What's interesting is that we finally burned through all of the money that folks had in their bank accounts. And so what does that force people to do? It actually forces people to re-enter the workforce so that they can start to make money. But that problem is that companies have been shrinking and have been on a defensive posture. As a result, which you started to see this past unemployment report, unemployment is now ticking up, because when these people re-enter the workforce, there is no jobs for them to have. This is the US household accumulative excessive savings in billions. During 2021, they were at an all-time high of $1.862 US billion. In other words, $1.87 trillion. Now, that during July and April 24 has been exponentially collapsing, which means that people will continue to have to go to work in the market. So I think we're starting to see that is that for the large portion of the economy, we've run out of the cash to spend. As a result, I do think we are going to see an economic slowing, and I think that will create not just enormous empirical justification for Jerome Powell, it will be exacerbated by the political pressure that he's going to be under to cut. Will it cause him to cut more aggressively? That he would have otherwise. On the margins, I actually think yes, but my perspective is that I think we've run out of money, individual people. So I think unemployment's going to go back up. I think GDP is going to shrink. And I tend to be in the camp that we're going to see more than one rate cut. I also, in my personal view, believe that because we're going to see the rate cuts, the money print is turning on continuously. If you were watching my content, you would see that. You would see that we are literally in one of the strangest times politically for crypto and ever in this market. So right now, I'm really not even in the slightest, tiniest, incy-wincy little bit concerned, because as I have continuously said to you, here is my cup and handle pattern. And in fact, I need to bring this all the way down here because we haven't really got to that level. Okay, let's pull this down even more. Okay, I'd like to actually pull this right back in there because that's where it is. And let's pull this right up to the top lines there because that's where the top is. let's go and pull this, because we already know that we are currently busy breaking out of that level, and that level would take us up to a very, very, very juicy $131,000 odd. Do you think Bitcoin could hit that over the next few weeks? Let me know your thoughts down below, because we are about to see the second inflow. Now, if you do trade with me, then I hope you have already hit my Bybit link down below, got yourself the $30,000 deposit bonus, and my Bitflex link down below, and got yourself the $88,888 bonus. And together, those are going to give us and yourself $128,888 bonus, and you can come and trade with me. Now, I haven't entered any more trades yet. I'm waiting for this to see what this move does here on Bitcoin. If we do find a stronghold and we do close above this downsloping trend, it's very likely, with a good volume coming in, that I may actually say that this would have been the bottoming out, because that would have led us now to an official one bottom and double bottom at this point. And I'm actually very confident that at this point that we now have a double bottom, there was a sign and a signal that we saw a larger time frame version of that exact pattern. And that exact pattern actually happened all the way down here at the bottom. Here was the first bottom, and there was the second bottom. I'd like to show you that very closely once again. Let's zoom in here right now, that there is the bottom and there is the next bottom. I will show you once again. Here is the one bottom, and here is the next bottom. Here is the one bottom, and there is the next bottom. So I think we're pretty much, if you didn't even buy on this level, then I don't know. You're not buying at the right points, because right now we're breaking up. Volume is kicking in. RSI is turning back up. The noise is being made out there in the market. So I'd like to leave the stage open to perhaps look at 2 or 3 charts, and then I will call it a night. I have a few things to get to, so you let me know down in the comments below, and let's go and have a major session. So, Max, do I think that the ETH ETF will be the catalyst that will start the bull run? No, I actually believe that shout out to you, Max, brother. I actually believe that the next catalyst for the next part of the bull run is going to be the next phase of liquidity coming into the Bitcoin ETFs, okay, and pushing the Bitcoin price up first. Then, because that will kind of follow with the ETF launch around the 2nd of July, perhaps, I think we could start to see Ethereum pump first. But if we always remember, Max, if we go and have a look at, and I'm going to just go and share that very beautiful altcoin daily chart. Oh, it's not the altcoin daily chart, but the altcoin brothers put this chart on the station where they actually showed us that. Okay, I can't find that right. Don't worry. It's the one where Bitcoin is phase 1. Then Ethereum is phase 2. Then altcoins are phase 3. Then meme coins. Then stable coins. Then backflip into Bitcoin again. That chart, brother, tells us that we are very likely going to see Ethereum pump first, lead the pump for probably a few months is what I would say. Because if the ETFs are going to launch with more Bitcoin momentum and liquidity, then the ETH ETF will probably get some liquidity coming into it also. And if I look here on the weekly time frame, bearing in mind we only started this weekly candle, like we could retest this 3,260 level, like whoop-de-doo, it's not that much. Accumulate. And then we should probably see the breakout of this pattern right there. And that's what I think we could probably see. Before we break out of this all-time high, I think we're going to see another capitulation happen on Ethereum, which would still delay the altcoin season by another month or 2, depending on how long this capitulates at the all-time high before a major breakout. Now, Ethereum on previous all-time high levels, okay, it capitulates for a few moments, but then it breaks out, retests, it breaks out heavily, and then it retests heavily as well, and then continues the pattern. So the same thing has happened in Ethereum throughout its entire history when you go and look at how it responds to breaking through its previous all-time high. So I think we'll break through this level, right through, even punch through to the new high, pull back here, capitulate, and then make a move to the upside. Then once we get this breakthrough, I believe that that's when altcoin season will start. Okay. Altcoins, yes, will definitely pump in this pump here coming soon. They will pump, but they will dump heavily during this pullback or accumulation stage, and then this will be the last chance that we have in this cycle to accumulate as much crypto as you possibly can. Once Ethereum breaks through the all-time high, there is no going back, because altcoins, okay, the total 3 market cap will literally just bust through here. It will break through here, capitulate, and then push through as hard as possible, because the same thing has happened once we broke through the previous all-time high. Look here, there's the high. We broke through, capitulated, and then pumped up. So the same thing, it's always a capitulation at the high. So we break through, capitulate, and then push up. The same thing will continue to happen in this market. So I think I'm going to call it a night there. Shout out to all of you beautiful and benevolent beings for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss live session tonight, Monday evening. I truly appreciate you, you wonderful, benevolent soul. Thank you for being here. And if you enjoyed it, show some love and share this video with your family members that need to know more about the opportunities that are presenting themselves in crypto right now. Truly appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you later.